Hi everyone, another great day, but now it's a different story because I have here with me Linda and Nicola. They are originally from
England.
England, and now you're living in
Texas.
Texas. Nice. And they just came how many days ago?
About 7 or 8 days ago.
7 or 8 days ago.
Yeah, I think this is the 7th day. Yeah.
What brought you here? What were you looking at? Tell me, how did you do the searching? What were you searching for? Tell me a little bit about the story.
Well, I did all the searching and I checked everywhere, you know, and to see, and you kept popping up.
Many videos. By the way, thank you for sharing because this is important. What I think it's right now, what we need to see is video. Video. When we see video, that's a real thing. It's
Yeah.
like you can see many things written, but that does not work.
No.
Video is what it is with real people. With real people. So you search and you saw videos about snapping dentures.
Snapping dentures, and I knew I didn't want to just regular dentures. I wanted something that was stable, and I wanted to be able to eat.
Yes.
So that's what I went for, and then you kept coming up, and I was talking to Nikki about it, and I said, you know, let's do it. So.
Well, the more she talked about it, the more I got jealous. And I said, I want him too. So she said, come with me. And so that's how I ended up coming.
Wow, so it was interesting because when they came in, it was mom and daughter that wanted the same product, the same service, the snapping dentures, and it was like, are you sure that both of you? Yes, both of us, we want it and we want to have a big change.
And there was a reason too, because Nikki's daughter was getting married, you know, and she wanted something for the wedding. She wanted, you know, to have nice teeth for the wedding. So
yeah, I don't think I've smiled in a picture in 20 years, and so I want to be able to smile.
Wow, that's interesting. How many years of not smiling?
About 20 years since my daughter was a baby. The last picture I can remember smiling in was when she was a baby.
Oh, that's interesting because there are some things that we don't know until we hear these type of stories. But I'm glad to be part of that solution. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And
I love my teeth.
Exactly. We're gonna talk about the teeth in a moment. See her smile. She's amazing. What we did is that we did extractions and we set mini implants. 8 uppers, 8 lowers, same case, both of them.
Yes.
Even their mom and daughter, it's a different story, obviously, the type of bone and the amount of bone and all that. But we're used to see these different types of patients, and this is a solution. After 6 days,
Yes.
you had your snapping dentures set, and tell me a little bit because you had more extractions than her, probably a little bit more swelling than her, and. But what were you able to start to eat? That's important.
Okay. Well, before we had the tea,
yeah.
okay, we was eating that soup and yogurt and cake.
Yeah, and mashed potatoes and gravy. Before
Everything's soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nikki liked these little ice donuts. Used to dip her in the coffee.
Okay. That was before.
That was before. While we were going through the process, and we didn't have no teeth.
Yes.
And then once we got the teeth, we ventured out of the box a little bit, and we started out with something soft like cheesecake and shrimp tacos. And you know, things like that. I think you know, it's going to be a gradual process. I don't think I'm going to be biting into a steak come tomorrow.
After 6 days.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to work because I've got to get used to a whole new bite. It feels like to me.
Now you have molars. There used to be no molars.
Yeah, I have this.
And exactly,
Right.
probably you're going to bite a little bit your cheeks or your tongue, it could be, but you're going to get used to it. But now you feel more comfortable to bite, no? And how do you feel? No roof of the palate? That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
So the taste, remember that snapping dentures have no roof of the palate? And you can taste flavors much better. The strength of you have a much better strength right now because you had less extractions to be done than yours. So you're gonna be get used to first fish, chicken, and then steak. but in a
Yeah.
couple of days you'll be able to start to.
Well,
Remember that when we do distractions, we have swelling, so that swelling is going to come down. So it's a process.
Yeah.
But after 6 days, see what you got.
Yeah.
And they feel strong
I'll
and
gradually
comfortable.
work it up. I just don't want to overdo it. And,
Yes.
you know, I think it'll be better if I do it that way and let it gradually let it heal.
Has a double purpose. The first one is obviously the functional, the biting, the strength, that confidence about working a strong bite, and the other one's aesthetics.
Okay.
Did you reach what you were looking at on aesthetics?
Oh yeah. I'm a hairstylist, so my reflection is in front of me every day, looking at my clients.
Okay.
And my clients may be smiling and they've got beautiful teeth, and I'm standing behind them. And for me to open my mouth and start talking and not have pretty teeth, or be shy about talking
Okay.
because of my teeth, I'm always hiding them. This is important to me.
Super important.
You
And see
know.
how beautiful you look? Amazing with those
And
beautiful.
she'll be able to smile at her daughter's wedding.
Exactly. Daughter's wedding. When is the daughter's wedding?
It's not until January of next year, but I've got plenty of time to heal before then. then I can have steak
You'll
at the
be-
wedding.
Exactly. You'll be having a steak. Well, that's gonna be. Of course, you're gonna be having a steak in a couple of days. You'll see. You'll see. One of the things
Yeah.
that we do is that once we put those implants and they're healing, you're gonna get more used to them. And I have patients that they eat a steak the next day,
Right,
or it takes a
right.
couple of days
Yeah.
after. But you will, because this is a great product on what we
yeah.
do.
I feel so much better today, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, as time goes on, we're going to
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I find myself smiling more,
Yeah.
even when maybe I'm going to become very vain, because every time I walk into the bathroom and I look at my reflection, I find myself smiling.
And you know-
It's contagious.
And welcome to the new world of receiving compliments.
Uh-huh.
Probably if you're looking at this video, you have received compliments about your dress, your hair, your shoes, whatever, any jewelry or whatever you have, but not about your teeth. Well, this is one of the things that I told you. You're going to start to receive compliments. People are going to say, wow, your teeth, wow, your teeth.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I like most about this, about snapping dentures, is that you're going to receive compliments, and also it's going to be a functional.
She may even get married now.
No.
Someone
No,
out there,
I'll pass
someone
on,
out
I'll
there.
pass on that one.
Well, that's so nice to hear. When I started to work on those snapping dentures, I know the process at the end that's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
something like this. Thank you for trusting. Thank you for being. When we started to talk about you telling me about the size of the teeth,
Yeah.
about the way that you want them,
Yeah.
we design those teeth. One of the things that we do on the process is that once we do the extractions, we put the mini implants, and then we start the waxing to correct the height. And then what we do is that we put teeth over wax, so you can choose them and make them wider, longer.
Right,
We change
right.
them to a little bit more wider, and because you want it to have a much
Right.
sparkling
Brighter
smile, huh?
smile, yeah.
Exactly. And that's what we did. And then at the end, we do the pickup of the O-rings, and this is the 6th day. But you look amazing. No bruises,
No.
no swelling,
No.
no swelling. I don't see
No.
nothing there.
No.
So that's good. And it was like many extractions, huh?
Okay.
We did many extractions. I don't want to say how many, but we did many extractions. But and everything went just right. You have been amazing patients.
I like
Thank you for sharing.
We've loved it.
The only thing that we need to do is take care of those snapping dentures.
Right.
Brush them with your regular
Yeah.
brush. Brush those implants with your regular brush, like if they were your teeth.
Uh-huh.
That's important.
Right.
And if you need any adjustment, we're just a couple of hours away. How
Yeah.
long are we?
Yeah.
We're like 3 hours.
3
So
hour
we're 3
flight.
hours of
Yeah.
our flight. Just come. We do just a reline or whatever you need,
Uh-huh.
and now
And
you
take
have
a vacation while we're
take
here.
a vacation. What can you say about Cancun, by the way?
I even
It's
lost a
beautiful.
little bit of weight.
A little bit of weight.
You can't see my finger looks smaller.
I like it. What can you say about Cancun?
It's beautiful. The people are so hospitable here, and I am shocked how they speak very good English. That that was one of my main fears about coming. It wasn't having this done. It was being able to communicate and we've had no problem whatsoever at all.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Well, we do it with love, and what we try to do is to be very hospitable.
Right.
Have good hospitality, that's important.
Fantastic driver.
Exactly, fantastic driver, that's good. And also, tell me a little bit about the price, because I don't know if you did some research back home
She did
about
all
pricing and all
research.
that.
Yeah.
What's the difference between back home and here?
Okay, the difference was that there was two places I was checking into. One was in Vegas, which was 38,000, and then there was another one that was close to us,
Locally.
but it was going to do, but it was like 14,000.
Yeah.
Okay,
But they were different implants.
different
Yeah.
implants.
They were not
Different.
as
This is-
good
it was-
quality.
it
was-
Wasn't as good quality.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
wasn't as good.
I'm
as
so
this.
glad the type of implants that you have, they are performed in the States.
Yeah.
They are FDA approved. Remember that this is one thing I say always in my videos. It's like, I love Mexico, even that I don't look like Mexican,
Right.
because my grandmother was French. That's why I look like that. But I have Mexico in my heart, and I love my country. But it's a poor country. We don't produce nothing. Everything's imported. So that's good and bad.
Right,
Because it's
yeah.
good because we import everything, and bad because we don't produce nothing. But this is one of the things that we can convert. We have an ethical profit, that's interesting. And what we do is that we give solutions like this. When we have good materials, good expertise of doctors, and also great patients like you, it's amazing because we can do a combination of a success story.
Right.
That's the most important thing. Well, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
We're
and-
thrilled.
and-
We're so happy.
and
Thank
now
you so
you
much.
now you have friends here in Cancun. Come whenever you want, and whatever you need, please don't hesitate. Now we need good service of those teeth.
Right.
Like every year, just polish them. That's the
Uh-huh.
way that it works. Those O-rings, I have patients that they ask me about the O-rings. What do we do? After 5 years, we change them.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
before. So,
Okay.
so I hope to see you before 5 years.
Oh,
Yes.
Before 5 years, that's important.
We'll come and stay a month next time.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. So thank you for sharing. That's important because probably if you are outside wondering if there's a solution also for if you don't have no teeth, or you're wondering about extracting your teeth and having snapping dentures, this is a great. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here.
And thank you
It's
for
a-
what
it's-
you've done.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
privilege to
Yeah.
have you here. You're leaving tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, we're leaving tomorrow.
Today we need to start to buy things more stronger,
Okay.
and that's gonna go forward. That's important. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for giving us your likes in our social media. This is Snapping Dentures, and we are so proud to be here in sunny Cancun, and we hope to see you here soon. I'm Dr. Azad, and thank you for coming. It's a privilege.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sweetie. It's a
Thank you
privilege.
so much.
Thank
You made me
thank
feel
you.
so beautiful.
Oh, it made me feel so beautiful. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
See
Please
you.
call us and don't hesitate to tell us what your story. We're going to be very happy to have you here and to give you a solution. Okay? Thank you.